in the oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
The oven.
Yep. The oven. The oven. The oven.
Smells good.
The oven.
The oven.
Yep.
All right, we're back for another mini oven. What's a mini oven? A mini oven is when me and my co-host Franco, a.k.a. Papa Fazul,
Papa.
sit down and we shoot the breeze. Typically, our full-length episodes are infused dinners at different restaurants in the Tri-State area with guests from all walks of life.
That's for sure.
And don't forget, follow the Oven Podcast on all socials.
Mm-hmm.
Keep sharing the show.
Do it.
And if you haven't already, spank that subscribe button.
Okay. Big week ahead of us. Big week. Eminem finally coming out with a new album. Friday, July 12th, the death of Slim Shady. The track list, it was actually leaked. There's songs with 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, J.I.D., Billie Eilish, Tech Nine, J. Cole, Big Sean. Like, you kidding me?
Huge lineup.
Huge lineup. I'm sure Eminem is absolutely pissed that the set list was that the track list was.
Who leaked it?
I don't know who leaked it, but I'm sure we'll find out very soon. But on the so there's been two songs that they've put out so far: Houdini and Toby. The song with Toby is with Big Sean. He talks about how he hates the fact that some people put him below other rappers in their top 5. So, and he keeps talking about it in the song, and not
Eminem.
Eminem talks about it. Yep.
I was
so
going to say, because Big Sean.
yeah, Big Sean.
He's not my top 10.
No.
Not my top 20.
Maybe top 20. Big Sean has some bangers back in the day. But with that being said, is Eminem your GOAT?
No, absolutely not.
Really? Okay.
You know that already. First off, the death of Slim Shady, I thought he died already. He's been irrelevant to me for a long time. That's number one. Number two, you got Lil Wayne, who is way better than Slim Shady.
Okay.
Yeah, why? Is he your GOAT?
So I think it's simple. I think it's this damn Italian flag back here. I think it's simple, man. I think you hit it right on the head with the Lil Wayne part. I think it's either one of Eminem or Lil Wayne. Simply because they're still doing it. You know what I mean? It's 25 plus years later. Lil Wayne was a bad man back in the 2000s, 2010s.
No, Lil Wayne. I mean, he's got my vote. Lil Wayne's got my vote. You're not gonna sell me on Lil Wayne.
But Eminem, man, I think Eminem still. I think this album is gonna. I hope you listen to this album and you give it a chance. I think it's really gonna propel you back into your top 3.
I gave Kid Cudi's album that you told me. I gave it a chance.
Kid
I played
Cudi?
2 songs and I shut it off.
Well, that's what you do. You don't listen. I think even though he lost the little riff to MGK, Eminem is still top 1 or top 2. He's either number 1 or number 2.
You can't win every game.
Yeah, no, exactly. And MGK, I think took him to school that one time. But I really do think Eminem has to be 1 or 2. I think it's him and Lil Wayne, no matter what. I was milling through rappers, and I was like, Biggie, Tupac. Everyone wants Nas and J. Cole, and Nas and Jay-Z. Sorry.
Jay-Z's trash.
I knew you were gonna say that. And for me, it's just like the people are. I feel like that's like ideas that are instilled into people. Like you gotta like Nas, you gotta like Jay-Z, you gotta like Biggie, you gotta like Tupac. I mean, Biggie and Tupac are great. Unfortunately, they just didn't do it long enough.
Yeah, sadly.
So I think that with that being said, Eminem, he's got to be 1 or 2.
What's your top 3 Eminem songs of all time?
Damn. Okay. I love Jimmy Crack Corn. That's one of my favorite songs. You're gonna probably hate that as my number 1, but
That's
Jimmy can crack
what I'd
corn and I
expect
don't care. Then I would go with Stan, and then Mockingbird. But
okay.
Jimmy Crack Corn takes the cake on that one for me.
Really?
Why? What do you got?
Very interesting. I don't know. For me, Recovery was a huge album for me.
Okay.
I don't know if it was my mindset at the time, but you just know when like lyrics and everything just speak to you.
Oh, for sure.
So like for me, and speaking of Lil Wayne, one of my top 3 songs with Eminem on it. Who do we got here? We got No Love. That's what Wayne on it.
Okay.
I mean, that to this day, that's a gym song for me.
Yep.
That fires me up. And then you got, I'm going to catch some heat for this because it's a little soft, but it's from Recovery. Love the Way You Lie. But like the rap, he spits some good shit on there.
No, he does. He does. I you know me. I like something like the softer rap.
Yeah. They put the songs you like. They usually put on when the club's closing. They throw that on.
Not all the time.
And my number 3, another song with Eminem on there. It's not Eminem's song, but Forgot About Dre. I mean, when I need to pump out a few more sets at the gym, Forgot About Dre is next on the playlist.
That's what you're going after.
You know, yeah. But then my top 3, Lil Wayne.
You have a top 3 Lil Wayne.
It's ridiculously hard to come up with a top 3 Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne has. I would love to know the exact count of songs just that they actually put out. I'm sure that he has so many in the back burner he doesn't even know the exact number. But my top 3 Lil Wayne. My number 1, which has always been my number 1, Nightmares at the Bottom. So that's kind of touching on like your little slower end of the rap spectrum. Then I'm going Live from the 504.
You love that song since day one.
Dude, yep. That's we need that on iTunes. We need that on Apple Music.
That's in my notes too. I feel like there's so many songs that I probably can't name that is by Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
But I can't find it nowadays.
They're all EPs. You had, this isn't in my top 3, but The Rapper Eater. You remember that? The Rapper Eater. Yeah. Moo. There isn't any more. Like that's one of the best. Like
that wasn't even fucking playing, Phyllis. That was good out of us.
But like that song's crazy. There's so many songs that you can't find. I mean, you find them on YouTube. But I have another one in my top 3. It's actually him and Drake. This is the first song I heard Drake on. Lil Wayne, Drake on Ransom.
Yes. Fire.
That song was unbelievable when that came out.
Before we had any clue who Drake was.
No, Drake was still on Degrassi at that point. I swear he was still. I think he just ended Degrassi, and that's when Lil Wayne brought him in, and he was in after that.
Ain't Gonna Answer by NLE Chopper with Lil Wayne.
NLE.
You love that. You're a little hood rat. That's why. Oh, Dad's sitting there. Dad's sitting over there. Yeah. By the way, we're at my childhood home today. We're mixing up the backdrop over here. We got the Italian flag, the American flag. We got the fig trees behind us. So it's a good time over here.
I'm sitting on the concrete that I helped Big Ralph put down a couple years back that he paid me in sandwiches for. Thank you, big guy. After a long day's work of us stumbling around with the wheelbarrow and concrete, when he's yelling at me for falling off the 2x4s. But yeah, man, it feels like summer back here right now. We got the pool going.
Oh yeah,
it's a nice little breeze out here.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of summer, I've been
No, let me cut you off because I got to give you my top 3 for Lil Wayne.
Oh, you didn't even give me that yet?
Okay, so number 1.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
Never mind my top 3. I'll just hit you with. I mean, when I think of Lil Wayne, I also couldn't help but write down that I had Faded with Tyga. Whenever you want to see drunk white girls twerk like they got ass, you got to throw that on.
They know every word.
Yeah, and then they just twerking everywhere.
Word. I mean, I know every word, so I can't really talk shit, but they know every word.
But my top 3, I couldn't give you a top 3. I had to give you a top 4.
Really?
I would have to boil it down. You know what? I'll give you 4. I'll give you my top 3 right now. It's 3-peat. It's blunt blowing, and it's Hell Yeah Fucking Right, I think.
Hell Yeah Fucking
Again,
Right.
that's 2010,
Yeah,
2011.
it's early,
that was
man.
my mind said, I don't know. That was it.
That just shows how long that they've been doing it for, though.
Yeah.
For real.
Absolutely.
Hell Yeah Fucking Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
A summer album. So speaking of summer, what do you want to say about summer?
No, I was gonna say, I haven't really been. I know you haven't been really drinking in the last. What is it now? 6 months.
Yeah, since February 4th. I mean, I've had a few drinks. I'm not telling people that I'm sober.
Okay, so we can't break bread. We can't break bread over 6 months.
No, I've just really dialed it back.
Okay, all right.
And you knew that. Yeah,
but like you're drinking.
Like for example,
very sporadic.
Yeah, super sporadic. The most I drank was at my godson's the dinner after his baptism. My brother's like, "Yo, come on."
That speaks volumes of your brother over here.
He's like, "Come on, you got to drink for Luca." I'm like, "All right, you got me."
But I was thinking, so summer drinks for me. I can't do the beers. I can't do the beers no more. I haven't done beers in a while. I've been loving the seltzers.
Those used to hurt you a little bit.
Yeah, but I've been really, really good with the seltzer. I've been drinking the Topo Chicos.
You love that.
I love the Topo Chicos. Those are number 1. I got to give you my top 3.
Give me 2 more.
I'll give you some seltzers. The high noon, the new high noon plums If you haven't had them, they are
I've heard that from somebody.
unbelievable. I can't stop talking about it. You might have heard it from me.
It's probably you.
And then obviously I got to throw the White Claws in there. They just have so many different flavors. But have you seen the Sunny D ones?
I've heard about them.
They are absolutely. Have you tried them? They are. Don't. They're absolutely disgusting.
It's got to be agita in a can.
Dude, that's exactly what it is. I feel like
I would have heartburn until next week. I can't. I haven't been able to handle Sunny D since I was 12.
Dude, I mean, I feel like Sunny D tastes like someone made a bet that they could make orange juice without using oranges.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what they did.
Like,
number
there's
one,
no-
it is America. That's what we do.
It was like, hey, like I bet you I can make this sick orange juice, and I'm not going to use one orange.
Yeah.
Here's your Sunny D.
Well, that's
And
half the juice in the grocery stores. It's barely actual real juice.
It's just straight heartburn that comes out.
Absolutely. But my top 3 summer drinks. Yeah, there goes that Italian flag on you again.
Come on over here. Come on.
So
Represent.
top 3, I'll give it to you quick. I tried a Surfside for the first time. Wonderful
Your brother
summer
loves it.
drink. He got me on it.
Yeah.
What else did I try? I mean, classic. Give me a Corona and a lime in the sun any day. They go down like water.
You've always loved Coronas and limes.
Big Corona guy.
Remember when we used to do the loaded Coronas, the loaded Ronies? And
I never really liked those.
No?
Nah. There's something about I don't know. I hate forced drinking something that I truly don't like.
Which is tequila.
The tequila and the Corona, I don't need it.
Those,
But-
those are some good summer drinks.
And then give me a watermelon high noon. Done. So
Yeah,
that's my top
watermelon.
3.
The high noon pineapple, I can't do the pineapple. I
Oh,
can't-
pineapple's disgusting.
Dude, like pineapple flavored anything is gross. But pineapples, I'll eat all day.
Yeah.
Put them on my burger, put them on the grill, whatever.
Yeah, no. Pineapple on the grill, yeah, that's pretty. Listen, the people who crap on some different kind of pineapple style dishes and stuff, I don't get it. Pineapple's good.
I love pineapple.
I don't know if I would do pineapple on pizza, but
Get the fuck outta
pineapple
here.
on the grill, give me that.
Why would you not do? What's wrong? I don't understand when that became such a thing. Like you can't do pineapple on pizza. You can't put ketchup. You can't put ketchup on a hot dog. Like, listen, I like both
I
of those.
only put ketchup on a hot
Yeah,
dog
like-
or sauerkraut, but if there would be ketchup on there.
Sauerkraut. What are you like 67?
I probably started doing that for my grandma. Yeah.
Dude, sauerkraut. Ugh, I relish every once in a while if it's available.
Yes. Yes.
But
Good
Ketchup.
call with that. Ketchup all the
for
way.
me. Yep.
Mustard's for the birds. I got a little. I'm gonna nerd out on you a little bit.
Do it.
You ready? So, I kept thinking to myself, you know, when you walk outside on a hot summer day, a hot sunny summer day, you walk outside, bang, sneeze, right away.
Lightning bug. Yeah.
Hey, these lightning bugs.
You see
are
'em?
there. Yeah. Catch them. Be nice to them. Though. Come on, I don't fuck around with those.
Here he is.
Yeah, wow.
Come here, bud. Look at him. Remember we used to like. I feel bad. We used to like when we
Put
were
them
little kids,
in the bottles and then watch them light up.
We used to like. Remember we used to like, hit him with the wiffle ball bats.
Yeah. Yep. They'd light up. Bang.
Yeah, the wiffle ball bat would have a streak of this lightning bug. You can
Yeah.
continue though. I got him. He's hanging.
So I was like, I got to look this up. I'm like, why every time I step outside on a sunny day, I sneeze. It is a real thing.
Really?
10 to 35% of the population has this condition, which is a crazy range because 10 to 35% of the population is a drastic change in millions of people.
It's a huge
Yeah,
number.
so I don't like that stat, but that's what I got. It's called the photic sneeze reflex.
Okay.
And so
Photic. I want to like guess what it is, but I don't even know where to start.
So basically, photophobia is sensitivity to light in the medical world.
Okay.
So photic sneeze reflex. It's a reflex to the light when you go outside. So I wondered why this certain door when I go out there, it's almost automatic versus others. It doesn't happen any door. And I realized because the sun is always right there, the concrete is pale, so it reflects. The fence is white, it reflects, and the siding on the house is white, it reflects. It's like a quadruple brightness effect, and it's a guaranteed sneeze every time. So I thought that was semi-fascinating that
No.
there is a condition. It's called the photic sneeze reflex.
I feel like I might have that too, because I mean
You could be
I'm
in
gonna
that 35%.
I'm gonna start thinking about it now every time when I walk outside. But I feel like I sneeze so much anyway. But my eyes are seriously like they don't like light.
Well, because it's a known fact that lighter
lies.
lighter eyes are more sensitive to the light. You have blue eyes.
Dude, it kills me. Like once literally the first, I never wore sunglasses. You remember that?
Yeah,
Like
you never
during
really
baseball, my
yeah.
dad never let me wear sunglasses.
A lot of
eyeglass.
old timers were against the sunglasses in
Dude,
baseball.
I didn't really like sunglasses in the outfield.
Then it was like, don't do if you could do the sunglasses, but don't do the polarized.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, because polarized affects the glare. It gets rid of the glare, but the glare helps you with depth perception when it comes to the baseball. You need the glare.
Yeah, I never liked sunglasses in the outfield. I was a big proponent. Just put your glove up. Put your glove up. Block the sun.
I would have eye black, sunglasses.
Yeah, dude. He never let me wear batting gloves either.
Yeah.
But at work, when we first started, we were working the overnight, and in the morning it would be so bright, and we were on the work site. So my guy was like, "Yo, you got to get Oakleys because they're protective eyewear." Once I started wearing sunglasses, it got even worse. Like if I don't have sunglasses on, sometimes I literally have to come back home or go to like 7-Eleven and spend $10 and get like a random pair of sunglasses for the day.
So there's a strong backing for people against sunglasses. It's actually not good for us biologically.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're putting something in front of your eyes for 8 hours a day.
Exactly. Your eyes use the sunlight to help with certain biological processes and like your time clock and all that, and different chemicals in your body react to the sunlight.
Yep.
So it actually affects that. But if I gave you $2 million cash right now, but you can never. I suck my dick.
Come on, dude.
Pause. So if I gave you $2 million cash right now, would you take it if it meant that you could not poop in a toilet, porta potty, or outhouse ever again?
That's a ridiculous question. I mean, I'm gonna say yes, just because I can figure out ways to poop in a different manner with $2 million.
There's not many things I wouldn't do for $2 million cash right now. Bang.
I'll literally just go and poop in the backyard.
Why is that the third time I said bang? But yes, you poop in the backyard.
Yeah,
Can't be an outhouse though.
I'll poop on the grass. I'll poop in the grass, and then, you know what? Even better. I'm gonna go with this $2 million. I'm gonna take this $2 million. I'm gonna go to a beach. I'm gonna get a sick house right on the beach. Whenever I have to poop, I'm gonna go in the water, poop in the water, go back inside.
Selfish.
That's like Survivor. I'd be a great Survivor.
That's where they
member.
poop in the water?
Yeah.
They don't make holes?
I mean, I've seen episodes where they do. They have holes. They also have a lot of them go in the water. It's easier to clean yourself that way.
Well, because here's my thought process. Number one, if the poop can be dry, I'd prefer it, and then I'd hop in the water after. I don't want it to automatically be a wet poop because I went in the water. You know what I'm saying? That's my thought process. Second,
Hold on. This is like are fish wet when they're outside of the water kind of thing. Your poop is going to be wet regardless.
No, but you know that you take those poops where if you didn't have toilet paper, obviously you don't try it. You always wipe, but there's some poops where if you didn't have toilet paper, you'd be okay. Like when you wipe, you're like, wow, there was no poop on that toilet paper. That was just a clean bang out.
I have never had that experience.
Really?
I've never wiped once and been like, I'm good. Like, no way.
Really?
When
my asshole's bad too. That's crazy that I would have that instead of you.
When you take the toilet paper, when you take the toilet paper down,
Yeah.
how do you wipe? How do you wipe it with it? Do you crumple it up or do you like fold it nicely?
No, it's got to be folded nice. I'm not if you crumble it up, you risk that it would move incorrectly, and maybe you wipe your hand with the poop.
This sounds like it's coming from experience.
I would never do that.
No,
how do you do it?
No.
You're a messy.
Yeah, I'm a messy wiper.
Yeah, of course you are.
Well, not like a messy wiper, but a messy toilet paper
Yeah,
roller.
yeah.
Like, it's just off
You
the
didn't have to
thing
tell
and-
me. I knew. I don't even know why I asked.
You don't even wipe your hands. You don't even wash your hands, bro.
No, I'm bad. Why would I wash my hands all the time?
Medical field. Mario's in the medical field.
It was. I used to be a doctor. But what I was going to say was my only concern would be when it's cold out. Now I got to go outside and poop. But overall, it'd be healthier because it would force me to use that natural squat position for poopies. And that's better for your whole digestive system. It really lets you get most of the poop, or a lot more poop out than we do. Like the toilet bowl is an
It's an enabler.
The toilet bowl is not natural, and it actually is bad for your intestines. It doesn't let you release all the poop that you need to.
I feel that sometimes. I get it. You ever? So you? I mean, you hunt. You've probably pooped outside before. You've never pooped outside.
No. I will ruin the hunt and go back to the cabin.
Really, man. I mean, I work outside in the woods, so I've done it multiple times. But I have a really bad one. If you want to hear it.
Go ahead.
No, it doesn't seem like you want to hear it.
Is it bad?
No. It's actually kind of
Do
funny.
I want to listen to it after?
I mean, if we
Does
can,
Phyllis want to hear it?
so no, it's not like bad like that. So it was like 2012. Me and Josh came back to watch the high school play at Farmingdale College for the county championship, and we're sitting in the left center field, like on the hill behind the home run fence, and we're drinking Bud Light Platinums. Remember Bud Light Platinums? I don't even know if they're still a thing.
Yeah, I think they are.
But we got pretty messed up come like the 6th inning, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad, dude. But the only bathroom was, behind all the bleachers. There's so many teachers and family that I can't go and say hello to right now. So Josh looks at me. He's like, "I'll give you my hoodie." I was like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Dude, it was $10." He's like, "I'll give it to you." Went up into the woods a little higher up, and pooped in the woods. Left the hoodie, and as we were walking out, Miss Reynolds she's like, "You guys don't come say hi." I was like, "You don't even understand the half of this right now." We couldn't.
I love how I gave you shit about the story that you were about to tell. I had no idea. And my food poisoning poop story that I told last fall is way worse than that. When I shit in Ralphie's car and I was throwing up out the window.
Oh yeah, well you're gross.
Yeah, that was
It was a clean poop. It felt like I got all the poop out and I was clean wiped. But you're just an animal when it comes to it.
Yeah. But changing subjects away from poop.
Yeah, let's get away from the poop. We get the poop conversation all the time, quite often.
Yeah, if it's not your hammer toes, it's poop. We need new content.
Jesus.
But we have the Copa America and the Euro Cup, right?
Yep.
It's not over yet, but I've been watching Colombia with my uncle Lou.
Shout out Uncle Lou.
If anyone needs an electrician, we got What's Up New York.
What's up?
All right, WATTS. And
I love that.
you like that?
Yeah, I like that a lot, actually.
And so Colombia, congrats to them because they won the Copa America. I'm banking on it. When this comes out, I'm just going to drop this clip and say congrats to Colombia. And also, number 2 is it is way more exciting to listen to the Latino announcers for soccer than it is the European announcers. So I watched Brazil versus Colombia with him. We listened to the English version.
Okay.
And we looked at each other at one point. We're like, this is like really boring announcing. And then we watched Colombia versus Panama on Telemundo. Best decision we ever made. They scored 5 goals, so it was nuts. We were jumping up and down. The dogs were going crazy.
They're like,
I wish I knew how to speak Spanish. But yeah, so way more exciting. But congrats to Colombia on a big Copa America win.
Soccer and hockey are like 2 of those sports that, listen, I really do like watching both of them when they're on, and especially like when it's Copa, when it's the NHL playoffs. But I feel like I never see the goals go in live. Like, I'll be looking at my phone, and then the bar will erupt. And I'm like, fuck, again, like I didn't see it live. And then obviously I'll see right away the replay. But do you think that happens to you a lot? Like baseball, I always see the home runs. Maybe because I'm paying more attention to it. But
it's also in a game where that can end in 0-0 or 0-0, I guess some people would say.
Yeah, you're a soccer fan.
It's easy to say, I always miss the goal. Because sometimes there's barely any goals.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But once you get more involved into the game and you start to appreciate the game of soccer more, you have the attention span to see more of those goals because you're paying attention to more of the game because you understand it more and you find it exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'd imagine for you, someone who's not into soccer, you probably look at your phone, you probably order a drink, and you probably have a conversation more than you're looking at the screen. But if I'm watching a game that I care about,
Yeah, you're locked.
I'm wondering, why is this guy passing it like that? Why is, like, I'm trying to figure out what they're doing. And they pissed me off, and I'm involved in more than just the goal.
No, I get it. It makes sense. Like like you said, there's less goals scored.
Yeah.
I guess in baseball, there's not a crazy amount of runs scored. But the Home Run Derby and the MLB All-Star Game coming back this week. We got my boy Pat Cantwell from the Texas Rangers. He's catching the Home Run Derby, which is going to be awesome. We're going to be there. Going to get to hang out. To me this year, I mean, I'm so excited to go. But this year, so many like the big names, they decided not to do it. The Judges, the Sotos, the Guerreros. They don't want to participate. I feel like we need to go back to the day, man. Like Barry Bonds, like Griffey, McGuire, Sosa. They were all doing it. They were all involved. Ohtani didn't want to do it this year. I get it, like it ruins the swings and stuff, but it's a show. I feel like the MLB All-Star Weekend is the best overall All-Star Weekend out of the big four sports.
Absolutely.
It has to be. But I feel like they're missing like one thing. Like they need like a skills competition, like other than the Home Run Derby. I would love to see something. Like I don't even know what it could be.
If the big-time home run hitters are going to continuously not show up for the Home Run Derby, then yes, we need to figure something else out.
I would like even like a closest to the pin kind of thing. Have these guys golfing. All these guys are golfing.
Hit the ball through hula hoops.
Something
In the field.
There's so many.
They can
things.
do it. I mean, it's insane the skill that they have with the bat.
I would love something for like the pitchers though too. I haven't really given it much thought, but I was just thinking about it before. Like they really need just like something else. Like NFL they do dodgeball. They put them on the golf course this year too for like a par 3.
Yeah, I wanted. If I'm watching somebody's All-Star game, we spoke about this. I want to see a skill in their sport. I don't want to see baseball players playing dodgeball.
No, I don't want to see dodgeball either. Relax. I just wanted something to come in where it's like where it's a different skill. I want something for the pitchers to come like to get involved in, or do a pitcher's home run derby. I'm sure some of those dudes could hit.
That's a fantastic idea.
I'm sure some of them want to hit.
Do it.
When we were at school, I look forward to nothing more than trying to win the Bat Blast championship. I love this thing.
That flag.
It was a pitchers versus hitters home run derby, and I just looked forward to just trying to beat everyone.
No, especially for a lot of these pitchers who were very good hitters growing up playing baseball, but just obviously they had to give up the bat for, the mound.
Yep.
Yeah, why not? Come up with something for them. I mean, there's tons of people making tons of money that work for the MLB. I'm sure those people are qualified and can come up with something.
Yeah, no, I agree. There's got to be something like that they could do.
But before we get to the end, I just want to shout out our latest sponsor.
Shout them out, baby.
The Coffee Grind in Massapequa. I'm rocking the shirt right now.
Mm-hmm.
Check that out. Okay.
Some of the
I'll
best
turn
coffee
around
around.
for a second.
Yeah, stand up.
What does that say, Frank?
Powered by the Coffee Grind, baby. It really is unbelievable coffee. It's right off the Massapequa train station, right across the street. They have endless, iced coffee drinks, which I love. They have refresher drinks. They have hot coffee. They have regular coffee. They have They actually have unbelievable food over there too.
The ricotta toast.
The
prosciutto pretzel
yeah,
melt.
the prosciutto pretzel. Oh my god! And they have the avocado toast, which is amazing. And then just the desserts. You can't miss it. This place.
It's the pesto on the toast that does it for me.
Yep.
Oh,
They kill it every time we go in there.
so good.
Lewis is the man. The whole staff is great. Want to give a big shout out to these guys. They they have some of the best stuff around. That's why we want to get behind it.
Yeah. Looking forward to continued work with them.
Yeah, for sure.
So, the Oven Podcast, another mini oven in the books. Keep sharing the show. Spank that subscribe button. And like we like to say, there's always an open seat for you at the oven.
Yes, sir.
Keep it cooking in the oven. The oven.